All right, let's go. What is up, everybody? Today we're talking about this quote that I've been bringing up a lot, which is people want to root for someone on a mission. People want to root for someone on a mission. And that's something that honestly just these past few months I can't stop thinking about. So, I've been really working through this process, which you can check out my latest video of me explaining to you what mission I am on and the mission that I am currently working through because ultimately it's not going to be a finished product. But just going back to that quote, it made me start asking some student athletes and some of my friends like what mission are you on? And then it just started like honestly, I came up with this idea of it's easier to connect with movies. There's you find a movie like Mission Impossible, iRobot, I mean, you name it. Every movie has this hero's story. But what I'm really curious about is what athletes are on a mission. And just through asking my friends, we came up with a couple that right now, just if you thought on a mission, what is the first athlete that pops into your head? What is the first athlete that pops into your head? Because on a mission and people, we rally behind that because people want to root for someone on a mission. So the athletes we came up with was first Anthony Edwards. He's kind of like that young up and coming. He kind of feels like he's already on a revenge tour, but he's been getting after it, and he's got that little like abrasiveness to him in a good way where a lot of people rally behind. And another athlete that we came up with was Jude Bellingham on England. So he is like 20, but acts like he's a 20-year seasoned vet, super stoic, and just a lot of energy behind that dude. And then I would say honestly, Caitlin Clark. I think she's on a new mission now, where she took college women's basketball by storm. Now she's in the WNBA, and I mean, say what you want about social media. Who knows what's true? Who knows what's actually going on? But there is a whirlwind of drama around what's going on with her taking the WNBA and all of that. But besides all the drama, she is on a mission. Like as we record this, she's the first rookie to record a triple double. She had like 15 points. I think she had 11 assists and 10 rebounds. But Caitlin Clark is on a mission, and ultimately to like prove herself again in the WNBA and potentially playing internationally with. She didn't make the Olympic team this year, but guaranteed in 4 years the LA Olympics is going to have Caitlin Clark on it. But those are three athletes that came to mind. I did throw in Julio Rodriguez, just being a diehard Seattle Mariners fan. I know the Mariners have been a little up and down, but I do think like Julio signing that big contract and just being that young up and coming guy, especially when we were so hyped about, I mean, Dustin Ackley, we were hyped about Kelnick, we were hyped about Kyle Lewis. Uh, we've had a lot of young up and coming guys, but Julio has really stepped up to take a lot of that weight and put a lot of that the team on his back. So really getting into this, I just think it's much easier to connect the dots looking back. Like you can think about Michael Jordan, you can think about Kobe, think about like all these athletes, like maybe Conor McGregor is in that as well. Like he had this clear vision, and you're like, this guy's so volatile. I love this guy. Like we want to follow this dude. So I just think it's a lot easier to connect the dots looking back, but I think it is a very unique and special thing when in the moment you can tell this person is on a mission and they got something to prove to themselves. They got to prove themselves right, as well as potentially prove people wrong, but they're on a mission right now. So maybe that's something you guys can think about. You can put a link in the show notes or a comment. I'll put a link in the show notes of my previous mission podcast. But if you want to comment, maybe an athlete that is on a mission right now and you really look up to them, I would love to hear what you think. And honestly, in regards to the mission, I think the last part is it reminded me of what Frank Shamrock shared in Ryan Holiday's book Ego is the Enemy. Is we always need someone above us that we can pursue, we can learn from. We need someone at the same level as us so we can continue to compete. We're both trying to accomplish the same things. And then we want someone below us who maybe we have to teach. We want to mentor. And that was in regards to like mixed martial arts or UFC. having like those three people with you at all times when you're training. But I think it's the same idea with the mission, you know, like you have that one person who's just doing it, super clear mission. They are like, I don't know, trying to become the CEO of this company, or they have a startup, or they're doing something incredible. And then you have those people, maybe the same level as you. Maybe you have some clarity in your mission, but you don't know exactly what you're doing yet. And then maybe we have those people who they don't know their mission at all. They haven't even thought about this question or this quote or any of that. And it's like, all right, like I'm gonna help these people sort and filter through. And I think a cool part about the above, the middle, and the below is it's not an age thing. It's not a success thing. It is just a path of uncovering, being on a mission, and having clarity in what you want. So I appreciate you checking out this quick one of just people want to root for someone on a mission, getting clear on what that mission is, what athletes are on a mission, and then tying in that lesson from Ego is the Enemy and the author Ryan Holiday and Frank Shamrock's lesson of we need people above us, we need people at the same, we need people potentially a couple steps behind us. So thinking maybe they're 6 months to 2 years ahead of us, they're at the same, and they're 6 months to 2 years behind us. So I appreciate you checking this out. Make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. It's in the show notes. It's brianferrati.beehive.com. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, as well as hit me up if you are enjoying these. I would love for you to reach out. We can connect over the phone, connect via DMs. But I really appreciate you all just engaging with these videos as I can try to continue as I continue to knock out this Press Record 30 challenge and have 30 videos in 30 days. So let's stay on a mission, keep stacking those daily deposits, and making every day the best day of the year. Until tomorrow, peace.